I blew up at my pregnant wife after she screamed at our landlord and ruined the best deal we ever had. We've been renting this house in California for 6 years from this older guy named Gary. The average rent around here for a 2-bedroom is like $2,600 a month. We pay $1,600. Gary bought this house for his daughter years ago, but she died in a car crash with her fiance before they could move in. He couldn't bring himself to sell it, so he decided to rent it out cheap to people who would actually take care of it. That's where we came in. This man has been nothing but amazing to us. When our AC broke in July, he had someone there fixing it the next morning. When we couldn't afford rent during COVID because my wife Lisa lost her job and I took a pay cut, Gary cut our rent in half until things got better. He didn't ask for the money back, just said to pay the regular amount once we were stable again. We literally cried when he told us that. I've never met a landlord like him. My parents sure as hell never helped us like that. Last week, Gary came over for the first time in months because he'd been dealing with some health problems. He looked good though, said he was feeling better and wanted to check if we needed anything fixed. That's when he saw Lisa's pregnant belly. She's 5 months along now and definitely showing. His whole face lit up. He was so genuinely happy for us, asking when we were due and if we knew what we were having. Then right before he left, he said something that I thought was incredibly generous. He told us kids are expensive and as a baby gift, he'd drop our rent to an even $1,000 until the baby is born. A $600 discount for months. That would have been a game changer for us with all the baby stuff we need to buy. But for some reason, this set Lisa off completely. She started screaming at Gary about how he was looking down on us and treating us like charity cases. She was going off about how dare he act like we can't afford our own kid. I tried to calm her down, but she just got louder and louder. Then she said, if you really want to give us a gift for our baby, you should let us live here rent-free. That's what a real gift would be, you cheap old man. I was frozen. I couldn't believe those words just came out of her mouth. Gary's expression went from happy to completely blank. He didn't say a single word back to her, just stood there and took it. After she finished yelling, he walked to his car and drove away. I absolutely lost it on Lisa. I asked her what the hell was wrong with her and why she would talk to Gary like that. He's done nothing but help us for 6 years. She started crying and wouldn't explain herself, just kept crying every time I brought it up. The next day, Gary texted me asking to meet at the house at 5. My stomach dropped. He came over and asked Lisa to sit with us in the living room. He was completely calm and professional. He said the rent discount was no longer happening. We'd pay the full $1,600 until our lease ends in December. Then when we renew, he's charging us market rate. That's over $1,000 more per month. I tried talking to him, but he refused to discuss it. Said our relationship would be strictly landlord and tenant from now on. Nothing personal. Then he left. Lisa went pale and asked what we were going to do. She knows that kind of rent increase will destroy us financially. My paycheck covers all our bills right now with nothing left over. I'm supposed to get promoted in 14 months, which would make things easier, but that's way too far away. I told her this is completely her fault. She begged me to call Gary and fix it, but he won't answer. He sent me one text saying to only contact him about house issues, nothing else. Lisa's been trying to call him to apologize, but he's ignoring her completely. Now she's freaking out because she works part-time and her paycheck isn't enough to cover the extra $1,000. I told her if she wants to stay in this house, she needs to figure out how to cover that difference because I'm not taking extra shifts to fix her mess. She'll have to go back to full-time work. She's devastated and calling me heartless. But I'm not the one who screamed at the nicest landlord in California and demanded free rent while 5 months pregnant.